of Sitting!
Hello, it's Adam and Liam here with the next show on Damn Truth, informing all our wonderful listeners why sitting is bad for you.
Sitting is bad for you? Hang on, is that true dramatic?
Alright, how about sitting is killing you?
Much better.
Good. But the worrying thing is that this news can't be discredited as the latest fad or health craze either.
Nope, sitting is bad for you. It's well documented and serious.
Cavemen were functionally fit, had more efficient diets, buy the best car insurance, and they rarely sat down. Some sort of trend here.
Today, let's talk about why sitting is bad for you and what you can do about it.
So Liam, why exactly is sitting bad for you?
I'll answer that question with a question. Why is lazy bad?
I don't know, Liam.
Well, that's easy. Sitting is bad for a number of reasons and is currently linked to increased blood pressure, high blood sugar, obesity, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and more.
This happens because when you sit down, your muscles check out and activity stops.
Sit for too long and bad things will begin to happen. Calorie burn drops, insulin effectiveness drops, cholesterol levels drop, and your heart rate lessens.
Pretty much, your body will process fat and sugar much less efficiently, and your metabolism will slow.
Not to mention it is bad for your spine. The majority of us has terrible posture.
But Liam, I have great posture.
No, sorry. Even if you do have great posture, the amount of weight that is placed on your pelvis and lower back creates enough pressure to turn into problems later.
So let's do the maths. A lot of sitting and no physical activity equals really bad. A lot of sitting and physical activity equals good, but still bad. Limited sitting and physical activity equals awesome, better human.
No way!
Pretty simple maths if you ask me.
No arguments there. Anyway, did you know that those who sit for more than 6 hours of their leisure time each day had a 20% higher death rate than those who sat for 3 hours or less?
I didn't know that. Listeners, did you know that?
Oh, no.
Interestingly, did you know that men who sat for 23 or more hours a week had a 64% greater chance of dying from heart disease than those who sat for 11 hours per week or less?
Unlucky for them. Also, when you sit, the muscles are relaxed and enzyme activity drops by 90 to 95%, leaving fat to camp out in the bloodstream.
This is great. I'm learning lots. Thanks, Liam.
Don't mention it.
I saw the other day that within a couple of hours of sitting, healthy cholesterol plummets by 20%.
Information is awesome!
Also, women who reported more than 6 hours per day of sitting were 37% more likely to die during the time period studied than those who sat fewer than 3 hours a day.
Women and men who both sat more and were less physically active were 94% and 48% more likely to die during the study period, respectively, compared to those who reported sitting the least and being the most active.
Prolonged sitting is a risk factor for all-cause mortality, independent of physical activity. Public health programs should focus on reducing sitting time in addition to increasing physical activity levels.
Now it is time for us to have a chat with Tony.
Tony!
He has fallen victim to the perils of sitting.
Hello, Tony. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Tony, like Tony the Tiger, and I was hospitalised for 3 months.
Oh dearie me.
Please continue, Tony.
Tony! It was horrifying. I couldn't feel anything. I didn't even touch the seat. My body went into meltdown. Then I collapsed on the floor, only being found 2 days later.
Whoa, Tony. So
Tony.
what advice would you give to any of our listeners who are thinking of sitting down?
Don't do it! Don't sit down!
Well, you heard him. Don't sit down. Thank you, Tony. We will hear from you again later when we start the debate.
Standing desks save lives.
Yes, they do.
Thomas Jefferson, Winston Churchill, and Charles Dickens all reaped the benefits of standing desks.
Really?
Yes, standing desks increase creativity, alertness, and physical stamina.
Where can I get one of those from?
Standing desks available at all good retailers starting at £199.99.
Whoa, that's so cheap for the price of my life.
Yeah, Liam, it really is. Anyway, do you know any other ways that can save our lives from the perils of sitting?
Well, funnily enough, I actually do. I didn't think that I would have to say this, but just try standing up. It is the opposite of sitting, so do more of it.
I feel so stupid now.
Also, when you're at work or at home, set a timer that goes off every 30 to 60 minutes and get up and walk around for a few minutes every time it goes off.
So should I be standing all day?
Not necessarily standing for every waking moment. The key is more activity and less inactivity. Standing is good for you. Simply standing will burn 40% more calories than sitting, Adding 2.5 hours of standing to your daily routine will burn on average 350 calories, or 20 pounds per working year.
Thanks, Liam. It's time for us to stand up and chat with our guest for today's debation for the nation.
Sure it is.
Okay, everyone, it's time for the debate. Here with Johnny, Jake, Tony, and Joe.
Tony!
Over to you, Liam.
Well, okay, what do you guys think is the optimum position to sit in?
The optimum position.
Yes.
I tend to lean down, like slope downwards. So like head yay down, sit with the back on the chair and the buttock firmly placed on the seat.
Alright.
That's my optimum seating position.
Cheers, Johnny. Jake?
I don't personally like sitting down, but if I were to sit down, I'd agree with Johnny. Just sat down and just resting backwards a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
Tony?
Well, being Tony, I tend to slouch forward a little bit.
Alright, thank you. And Joe?
Well, you see, sitting down isn't just a mere task. There are many positions that you must take when sitting down. Personally, I like the 90 degrees. Johnny would agree with me.
I would. That's a good point.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
We work together.
Yeah.
Right, well, the optimum position, apparently, according to studies, is you're supposed to have your legs either straight at 90 degrees or your feet up, and you need to lean back slightly.
Next question. What are the disorders that you are most likely to get from sitting? Jake?
I heard that it can increase the risk of a heart attack.
Good answer. Joe?
Listen, talk all you want about disorders. I've been sitting down for years. Nothing's going to happen to me.
Johnny?
You get a severe case of being relaxed. That's quite a bad one, I hear.
Okay, thank you. Tony?
Loss of blood flow. Amputation.
Thank you. And the correct answer was heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, cancer, or inflammation.
On a percentage, how many Americans do you think hate sitting at their jobs? Joe?
Well, I'm not going to put every American into one group, but every American loves sitting down.
He doesn't like boxing them in.
There's no boxes, no discrimination, just seats and love. Just
Alright.
seats and love.
Jake?
I would say about 50%.
Tony?
They're all fat. So they love it.
Okay, interesting opinion.
I'm guaranteed that everyone in America loves sitting, especially the sitting down squad. They love sitting down.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, according to a survey, 67% of Americans hate sitting down at their jobs.
Next question. What benefits can a standing desk give you?
Severely tired legs.
You know what
That's
could fix that? A good seat. Thing is, you got a standing desk. You're worried about your legs getting tired. You know where to do your work. Just think about it. You got a lovely chair.
Good point.
Got a lovely chair. Your legs don't hurt. Your back's fine. Efficient worker. That's all I'm saying.
Alright. Next one.
Jake?
Strengthen your calves.
Tony?
Well, I think it will increase my focus.
Alright, thank you.
Good answer.
Cheers.
The correct answers, according to this, are increased focus, alertness, and activity level. So, well done. Okay, that's very interesting. Have any of you got any stories that you can share with us?
I've got a story.
Okay, good.
Right, my friend Walter, right, he's in the army. He's an important mission. He goes to sit down. In comes an angry man with a shotgun, shoots, goes over his head. If he'd been standing up, bye Walter, see you at the funeral. But unfortunately, for the angry man, Walter survived. Pushed him over, sprained his ankle, Walter gets away.
You can't make love sitting down.
Alright, thank you.
That's an interesting point, Tony. No, that's it, thank you.
No, thank you very much. Well, that looks like all we have time for on the perils of sitting. On to the next show on Damn Truth, the perils of sun exposure.
And remember, guys, keep standing.